Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Butterfly Spirit 314. So guys, today what I wanted to talk about is the topic of the video, which is what to know before your boyfriend or girlfriend starts sex surrogate therapy. I'm going to speak from my own personal experience. So I have not participated in sex surrogate therapy, but I do know that my significant other did. And the reason I'm making this video is because I don't think that there's a lot of people who are speaking about like what happened, like when their partner participated in it. So first thing I'm going to start off by is I'm going to start off talking about what sex surrogate therapy is. Okay, and all right, go ahead and close the door. Um, so first I'm going to start off defining what sex surrogate therapy is. If you are under 18, this is not a video for teenagers or kids. So if you get this video by mistake, you can just click off of it now. This video is definitely going to be on an adult, for adults. So you guys can go ahead and watch it. If you are a parent of a child who you think is going to need this type of therapy in the future, you can continue to watch, but this is not a video for children, okay? So, let's start off by defining sex surrogate therapy. All right, so sex surrogacy. A sex surrogate, also called a surrogate partner or intimacy coach, is a person who helps others overcome social and sexual issues through hands-on intimacy. It is intimate. It is therapeutic. It is not entertainment. An initial consultation, 1 hour, is $120, is the first step to determine if it is a good option for you. This option is helpful to those who are sexually inexperienced, have disabilities, in transition, suffering from a mental or physical issue such as anxiety, sexual abuse or trauma, erectile dysfunction, ED, premature or rapid ejaculation, sexual confusion, social or religious persecution, and more. Okay? Um, so if I need to go through it again, I can definitely, I want to go through this paragraph again, or a couple paragraphs again. The reason why I want to do this is just to clarify any details, like if you guys don't understand it, I'm going to go sentence by sentence. So sex surrogacy. Okay, sex surrogacy is going to be the type of therapy this is. A sex surrogate, also called a surrogate partner or intimacy coach, is a person who helps overcome social or sexual issues through hands-on intimacy. Okay, so a surrogate, you can think of a surrogate as being somebody. If you guys think of a surrogate, like if you've ever heard of like a surrogate mother, instead of a woman who wants to have a baby, instead of her being able to have the baby, she has to have somebody who stands in that has the baby for her. So think of a surrogate as being someone else who, let's say in the surrogate situation, let's say you have, say you have a girlfriend, let's say you're the boyfriend. And let's say, as the boyfriend, let's say your girlfriend has experienced sexual abuse in her past. And it's so bad that she has flashbacks about it, and she can remember where she was when the stuff happened, and she kind of just gets pulled into that particular memory of the abuse she's experienced. Okay, gentlemen, if your girlfriend has gone through sexual abuse, then a surrogate partner is somebody who would stand in as a partner, to your girlfriend, to help her to get through the experiences that she suffered through as part of the sexual abuse. So the surrogate is going to help to make the memories, they're not going to make the memories go away, but what they're going to do is they're going to replace those memories so that your girlfriend has good experiences rather than bad experiences. Okay, so it's just a means to replace the experience with something good rather than it just remaining negative in your girlfriend's head. Okay, and same thing goes for gentlemen. Ladies, it's the same thing. If your boyfriend suffers from sexual abuse, then he's going to need assistance. And you can't just stand in to help your boyfriend to overcome those things. You have to have someone who is a professional to help them to overcome those experiences and replace them. They're not taking them away, but they're putting your boyfriend in the same circumstance so that instead of always going back to that negative memory, they think about something positive. So it is a means to replace it. Okay. Um, let's go on to the next part. Um, oh, so the surrogate partner or intimacy coach is going to assist your significant other through the hands of intimacy, and it is intimate. So what that means is that there is going to be during the therapy, your boyfriend or girlfriend is going to be in an intimate setting. Okay, and let's define what intimacy is. Okay, so I'm just defining intimacy from Google. So intimacy, close familiarity or friendship, closeness, a private, cozy atmosphere, or an intimate act, especially sexual intercourse. So let's just say that when we talk about intimacy, we're talking about an intimate act or especially sexual intercourse. So the sex surrogate therapy means it is going to involve your significant other being intimate with the the intimacy coach or surrogate partner. Okay, so they are going to be intimate. Okay, one thing I do not want you guys to do is I don't want you to get caught up in the intimacy part. Okay, don't get caught up in that because a lot of you may be like, oh, so my boyfriend or girlfriend is going to be cheating on me. No, they're not cheating on you. What they're trying to do is they're trying to work through those sexual blocks that they are experiencing. That's what they're trying to do. They are not trying to cheat on you. Okay? Although they are going to be intimate with that surrogate partner, that person is not replacing you. Okay? They're not doing that. What they're doing is they're trying to help your significant other to feel better. And this might not even just be your boyfriend or girlfriend. This could be your husband or wife. Okay? And the thing is that sex can be very, for women, it is emotional. For men, it's visual, let's say. And if your significant other is struggling in the area of sex and it's because of abuse, it is right for you to let them get the type of therapy they need. My recommendation is if your significant other is going through this therapy, what you can do is be supportive. Okay. Another thing you can do is on the first day of their consultation, you can go with them. Okay. To the location where they're going to meet their surrogate partner is, so you can have a good understanding about what's going to happen. What I did before my fiance got involved in it is I told them to just, get his money's worth out of it because I wasn't in the right place thinking, And the thing is I didn't know how sensitive and important it was. And I didn't really know that the intimacy was going to happen so fast. But it did happen pretty fast. And yes, it can feel like your significant other is cheating, but they're not doing that. They're going through therapy. It is going to be hands on, okay? It is going to mean that with the intimacy coach, they are going to take their clothes off. It doesn't mean that they're going to see the surrogate partners, you know, private parts. They're going to see that stuff. And what you can do while they're going through that is find something that you can do, okay, to take your mind off of it. If you're going and dropping them off at the surrogate partner's house or office, what you can do is let them take all the time that they need to, be at the session. Although the session may be an hour and a half, but it goes like 2 hours, just know that your significant other is trying to be better and they're trying to prepare themselves to be the type of person where they can be sexually comfortable with you. Because there may be things that you may do without thinking, like, you may be behind them or something like that, or you may suggest some type of sexual act and they may just be like, I'm not comfortable with that. And then that kind of leaves you like, oh, should I talk to them about sex? Should I be intimate with them? Or are they trying to hide from me? Do they really like me? But they do like you, but they just have something they have to get through. Okay? So let me go back to paragraph. Let's see. It is intimate, like I said, so your significant other is going to be engaging with the surrogate partner or intimacy coach. They are going to be doing that. Okay? It is intimate. They're going to have their clothes off. They're going to be involved in sexual acts together. And this is really pretty much to help your significant other to move past those blocks of the sexual abuse they experience. It is therapeutic. Okay, so let's look at therapeutic. Therapeutic, relating to the healing of a disease, the branch of medicine concerned with treatment of disease, and the action of remedial agents, a treatment, therapy, or drug. Okay, so we're not going to go into the context of it being a branch of medicine. No. You can say that the sex surrogate therapy is going to be, it is going to be treatment, it is going to be therapy, it is going to be about healing your significant other from the pains of the sexual abuse that they experience. Okay, it is going to be about that. One thing I will tell you to do is be involved in the process with your significant other. I suggest that talk to them before they start the sex surrogacy. Make sure that they have a sexual abuse counselor. You can go on Psychology Today, I believe.com, and you can pull up a list of therapists. Let me see. Okay, so I'm just going to search here. So you would go to www.psychologytoday.com, and then you would, let me just go plan with Psychology Today. So you would go to the Psychology Today website, and then at the top of the page, you would look for Find a Therapist, and then it'll bring like a little drop down that says therapist, and then it says Find a Therapist, and then therapist. Then you enter in your zip code, and then after you did that, then you should be able to find a therapist in your area. You get ready to go? Oh, I was trying to you. Okay, give me just a minute. Oh, I gotta put the dog in the cage. Oh, go ahead. I can get the doggy. All right. All right. It is not entertainment, so that means it's not a porn experience. It's not a sexual experience, like just the one-off experience. It's not that. It is therapy to help somebody. It is going to involve a consultation, like I said at the beginning. Um, and during the um, during the first consultation with a sex surrogate therapist, they are going to make a determination of if the sex surrogacy is going to be a benefit for you. The sex surrogacy is helpful for those who are sexually inexperienced, have disabilities, in transition, suffering from mental or physical issues such as anxiety, sexual abuse or trauma, erectile dysfunction, ED, premature rapid ejaculation, sexual confusion, social and or religious persecution, and more. Um, so it has a lot of benefits. It does take growth. Um, to go through the experience for your significant other, but not just them, also for you, because both of you guys are going to be involved with both of you guys are going to be involved with the experience. Okay, both of you are. Okay, your partner may be going through it, but when they come home, they may be telling you about experiences that they had, not with a sex surrogate therapist, but they may be open about the sexual abuse that they experienced. One thing you can do is do not joke about the sexual abuse that they've had. Don't do that. Be willing to listen to them. You can always recommend that your significant other should see a sexual abuse therapist or psychologist in your area. You can do that. You can ask to go with them to the therapist, like a therapist, like a counselor, to talk about what they've been through. This will be a sexual abuse counselor, but try to be easy. Don't be the type that you go and tell their family about what the sex surrogate is doing, because that's not going to help. In fact, that's going to drive them from you. You want to be open. If for some reason you can't handle it, you guys could put your relationship on hold, on a break, so you can let your significant other finish that up and then come back later. It does take a lot of strength and growth for you to be able to handle seeing your partner go through that. Like, no, you may not even be at the sessions with a sex surrogate, but you, you will feel the pain that they're going through, and they may find themselves, struggling because of everything that's coming out. Imagine their sexual abuse being something that's trapped deep inside their brain, and when they start working with a sex surrogate therapist, that means it means that they're going to be bringing that out, and that can come out in anger, it can come out of sadness, depression, suicidal thoughts. It can come out in, you know, um, it can come out in compulsive behaviors with them. It can be anything. This is why I'm suggesting that they have a therapist, somebody who can counsel them while this is happening. It is good if your significant other does have a therapist who works with your sex surrogate therapist, and therefore it'll be a bit better and easier for you. Um, One thing I would say is just be easy and take the process one step at a time with your significant other. Don't just assume, don't be cold or rude or anything. Try to be just honest. And if you need to have a counselor while they're doing that, by all means, have a counselor. This is going to be controversial for your significant other to be in the sex surrogate therapy, but you can help them by being willing to listen. Be open. Don't say rude things. Don't tell other people about it. Just try to be gracious and open and as loving as you can. Because imagine how it would be if you were going through that. Would you want your significant other to do mean and rude things to you? You wouldn't want that. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this was helpful, um, and have a good day.